This is Quentin Lowe, CSC 110, Winter 2019 for Mr. Wellman, and this is extra credit problem 4. So I set the turtles fill color to gray, and I increased the pen size here so there's more space in between the squares. And this first function, creates a 3x2 grid of small squares like here, and this for loop makes the turtle draw a square, and this for loop makes the turtle move forward and draw the circle again, or square again, and this for loop makes the turtle move down in this way so that it draws a new row of squares. And then the turtle repositions itself so that it ends in the same place. And rectangle, this n, if it's entered as 1, the rectangle is filled, and if it's entered as 0, it's not filled. And so the only difference is with n equaling 1, the rectangle is filled like these ones, as opposed to this. And this for loop makes the turtle draw the rectangle. And then grid of squares, this function is called so that the rectangle that was just drawn is filled with the squares. And line of rectangles, this end here, instead of deciding the entire line, decides the first rectangle if it's filled or not. So here the first rectangle is filled, and the first rectangle is drawn, and then the second rectangle is drawn, and then this for loop repeats 3 times, so that 6 rectangles are drawn in total in a line. And then the turtle returns so that it ends in the bottom left corner, so that would be here for the first one, for the first line. And this final function draws the line of rectangles, and then it draws another line of rectangles. But the first one is different. The first rectangle color is different in the second row, and this is repeated 3 times so that we get this checkerboard pattern with the smaller squares in between, or inside each rectangle.